Hi, this is Max Retzloff, and I am here to talk to you about my cooperative learning lesson about my dance unit. This dance lesson was an introduction to the students' dance unit. It was the first time that I got a sense of cooperative learning being taught in physical education at Claremont High School, so I was really excited to see how this went. So first, let's go over again the lesson plan. It was ninth grade. This was done in January, and it was done in the physical education content area. The students will be introduced to the dance unit lesson and project. The students will form their dance groups and start discussing what dances they want to perform for their 2-minute performance of their routine. So real quickly, let's go over the standard, okay? Because this is a little different. This standard is Physical Education Standard 1. So the students demonstrate knowledge of and competency in motor skills, movement patterns, and strategies needed to perform a variety of physical activities. They combine and apply movement patterns, simple to complex, in aquatic, rhythms, dance, and individual and dual activities. So they learned how to be proficient in these areas. So these are my standards all here. The English standard that they actually covered also, the Common Core English Language Arts standard, was the students needed to write a 2-page description of their dance. They needed to present to the class before the start of their performance. The students needed to give examples of movies, musical shows, and cultures that will help the class understand where their dance originated from. So there's a lot of work into this project. Okay, and there's standard 3. And the cultural responsive pedagogy, the modifications for ELs, modifications for the gifted students, and multiple intelligences were all the same. Okay, the difference, actually I should say, instead of the one difference, instead of being naturalistic, this was done indoors in the school gymnasium, and it was musical, the aspect, so that's where that flipped. Okay, so the strategy for assessment in this class, there will be an informal assessment of students performing their dances to music of their choice. The teachers will rotate from group to group discussing their creative moves. Students will be collaborating together and creating their dances. The technology and materials used, they will have music devices, songs downloaded to practice steps, speakers, their iPad for timing the performance, and the gymnasium floor. So the first part of this lesson is the same. They go into their PE clothes, they go through the dynamic stretching, and then the students are presented with this project. So the students are given this form, which I'm going to bring up right now. Okay, I'm having a hard time getting this, but I will get it done. By the end of the video, I will actually be able to show you. But anyway, let's go over this. So the students are given these forms where it has a list of the different types of dances that they can choose from. I'm actually going to find this right now. Here we go. Okay. Oh, hopefully this came up. I'm not sure if it's coming up or not. But anyway, the dance unit, hopefully you will see this and you can see all the different dances. The next is the rubric, where the kids get to see how they're going to be graded on it. They get graded on the history, their teamwork, their choreography, their presentation, and the time frame, and their workspace. Okay, so I don't know if that came up, but we'll see. Okay, so those are the different areas that the kids are going to be graded on. So we presented this to the students. It was really exciting because the students get to pick who's in their group, and they get also to decide what music they're going to do. So during this lesson, it becomes extremely cooperative, and the kids start breaking up into groups. They report what groups they're going to have, who's going to be in their groups with the teachers, and then they start collaborating and working and deciding on which person will pick the music, which person's going to create the dance moves, who will get, who's in their group, who does the research about the dance, because they each have to make a report about it. And you just see their minds going, and it was a lot of fun. As far as the teachers reviewed the materials, and then and to see if made sure everybody understood what they had to go research. They just started collaborating on what dances they wanted to do and what music selection. So this was the very beginning preliminary steps of this lesson. It was the first time they were exposed to it. So it was very simple. This lesson was very simple because it gave out a lot of instruction for the students. We did go into each group and try to help the students with their questions. I wanted to attach a video I did actually videotape the kids rehearsing their performances and everything, but I realized that I didn't have their son consent, so I did not upload the videos for this reflection. Next time I will get their approval, so that way we could do it. But it was really neat because what I did was I scanned the whole gym, and you got to see each of the different groups working on all the different moves and how they worked and collaborated together. It was really fun and exciting to observe and help the kids with their creative juices. So that was my dance lesson as far as unit, presenting to the kids about their projects. And the next lesson and final reflection will be telling you and showing you how their presentations turned out. This is Max Retzlaff signing off on reflection number 4.